Welcome to 365 Language Planet. This is Eikaiwa Live. Oh, we don't need the timer yet. Let's speak English and Nihongo in collaboration with the RSU PAL Center of Ransit University International College in Bangkok, Thailand. Before we start, let's look at this month's 365 language stars, moons, and planets. So far this month, we have 4 stars, Takesh, Takanona, YO, and K Workshop. Nice job. And 1 moon, A Hybrid, and 3 planets, Nora, Kanmama, and 007. If you want to become a 365 language planet, all you need to do is share an idea in the chat or in the comments. So, let's begin! Hajimemashou. Episode 51 of Let's Speak English and Nihongo Live's theme is Looking Back at 2025. In Nihongo de, 2025年を振り返る. And the first question of tonight's show is, did you have any great experiences in 2025? 日本語で2025年に何か素晴らしい経験はありましたか? I had a few great experiences, one of which was visiting Osaka for the first time, and Nara. But how about you? Did you have any great experiences in 2025? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. 2025年に何か素晴らしい経験はありましたか? チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください. You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります. All right, so did you have any great experiences in 2025? 2025年に何か素晴らしい経験はありましたか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください. Another one of my great experiences in 2025 was talking with people from different countries. in Osaka. I talked to one person from Spain and a few people from Italy, and I've talked to a few people from Germany this year. How about you? Did you have any great experiences in 2025? 2025年に何か素晴らしい経験はありましたか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。Another one of my great experiences this year was going to the beer garden. That was a great experience for me. All right, K Workshop, thank you for joining tonight's show. K Workshop says, I experienced 41 degree temperatures this summer. Wow. That sounds hot. But yeah, it's kind of a great experience because you survived. If you're just joining the show, tonight's first question is, did you have any great experiences in 2025? 2025年に何か素晴らしい経験はありましたか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。So, yeah, I would say another great experience for me was going to Tokyo and visiting Meiji Jingu for the first time with my brother. It was a great experience. Okay, Takanona, thank you for joining tonight's show. Takanona says, this year I performed at a ballroom dance recital. Sounds like a great experience. That's great. Did you have any great experiences in 2025? 2025年に何か素晴らしい経験はありましたか? Oh, looks like Takesh did. Thank you for joining tonight's show, Takesh. The beer garden I went with you all was a great experience. It was. I really enjoyed that experience as well. Great. Okay, well, great job. If you're still typing, you can please continue and you can share your answer in the chat or in the comments anytime. All right, so now please write a new question in the chat or in the comments. 今、チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください。You have 4 minutes, 4分間あります。As always, you can write questions about the theme of tonight's show, which is looking back at 2025, or you can write a question about any topic. So, anything is okay. If I made a new question in Japanese, I might make a question. Oh, all right. Art by Mirak. I love Japanese. That's great. Thank you very much for joining tonight's show. I love Japanese too. Do you live in Japan? I've lived in Japan since 2006, but I've been teaching English the whole time, and so even though I love Japanese, but I don't practice very much. But thank you so much for joining tonight's show. And if you want to, you can write a question in English or Japanese. ぜひ。All right, Takesh says, what was the most memorable event for you in 2025? Great question. I think it was the deer in Nara. I saw lots of deer. And so that was a very memorable experience. How about you, Takesh? All right, YO, thank you for joining tonight's show. YO says, yes, I have many great experiences this year. For example, I had many kind of parties. Sounds great. Okay. Art by Mirox says, I maybe astral traveled to Japan. Cool. Sounds very cool. Where did you travel to in Japan? Astral. Where did you astral travel to in Japan? Japan has a lot of interesting places. I had quite a few interesting parties this year too. Different kinds of parties. Okay, Workshop says, I found a new favorite restaurant this year, which is called Lotus. How about you? Great question. Lotus is definitely one of my favorite restaurants nowadays. But tough question, Workshop. I need to think about it. All right. Art by Mirox says, I've only been able to visit 4 countries in my life. Well, 4 countries, that's quite a bit. So that's great. That's great. Takanona says, how do you preserve happy memories? Great question. That's a great question. I just, I think for me, I think about, I just try to, from time to time, I try to remember some of the happy memories in my life. How about you, Takanona? If you have a chance, please let us know in the comments or in the chat. Okay, well, let's move on to the second question of tonight's show, which is, did you make any improvements in 2025? 日本語で2025年に何か改善はありましたか? Did you make any improvements in 2025? I would say for me, my big improvement this year was to stop drinking at home. It's been almost 2.5 months I haven't drunk at home, and so I have more energy in the morning, and so that's my big improvement this year. But how about you? Did you make any improvements in 2025? 2025年に何か改善はありましたか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください. You have 4 minutes, 4分間あります. All right, Art by Mirox says, I've only improved my drawing skills. Oh, that's great. What kind of drawings do you make? Do you make kind of manga style drawings, or yeah, please let us know. when you have a chance? Portraits. That's cool. Great. Ink drawing. Wow. That sounds great. When I was a child, I watched the movie Titanic. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's quite an old movie, Titanic. But in the movie, one of the characters is very good at drawing portraits. And so I really wanted to become an artist and be able to draw portraits after watching that movie, but I was never able to do it. But yeah, maybe someday I will try again. Okay, just let's review the question. Did you make any improvements in 2025? 2025年に何か改善はありましたか? My big improvement was to cut down on drinking. And I started going to the gym in the morning. Almost every day. How about you? Did you make any improvements in 2025? 2025年に何か改善はありましたか? Oh, YO says, yes, I started to go to the gym again. That's great. Way to go. Very nice. Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。All right, Takanona says, this year I've started doing some kind of exercise every day for more than an hour. Wow, that's amazing. I usually exercise for, well, I'd say maybe about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes a day. So, wow, 1 hour is amazing. Okay, K Workshop says, my writing skill improved in 2025. I'm glad because I'm still improving. Wow, fantastic. That's great. All right, Takesh says, I think the only improvement by 2025 was that I could speak a tiny, tiny bit of English. Really? Just a tiny bit? I think you can speak much more than just a tiny bit. A tiny bit of English is like, kind of like my Italian is a tiny bit. So I think you can speak much more than a tiny bit. So, nice job. All right, well, if you're still typing, please continue, and you can share new ideas in the chat or your answer in the chat anytime. Now, let's write a new question in the chat or in the comments. 今、チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください. You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります. If you want, you can write a question about 2025 in English or Japanese, or you can write a question about anything in English or Japanese. You might even make a question about the future. This question was, did you make any improvements in 2025? You might talk about the future and say like, do you want to make any improvements in 2026? No, as always, anything is okay. I was talking about, now I'm kind of thinking about the movie Titanic as, quite an old movie, but that might be a new question too. Like, did you ever watch the movie Titanic? I watched it a long time ago. Quite a few, more than once. I think I watched it at least like 3 or maybe 4 times. So that's another one of my questions, but please write your new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントにあなたの新しい質問を書いてください。日本語か英語でも大丈夫です。The theme of tonight's show is 2025, so you could write a question about 2025, or you could write a question about anything. All right, K Workshop says, what was the most delicious food you've eaten in 2025? Great question. Oh, tough question. I don't think it's the most delicious food I've eaten, but this year I started eating caramucho chips, which I love. I'm kind of crazy for caramucho chips. But, K Workshop, how about you? That's a great question. What was the most delicious food you've eaten in 2025? Nice question. Okay, Takanona says, do you think the improvement effect is good? Nice question. The improvement effect is good. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by the improvement effect. Tough question. I'll think about it. How about you, Takanona? All right, Takesh says, I had set a goal to lose 5 kilograms this year, but I ended up gaining weight instead. Did you achieve goals for this year? Great question. I did, I know for me, I think I weigh a lot more than you. But this year, I was gaining weight. Little by little, my weight was going up. So my first goal this year was to stop gaining weight and go flat. And then I was hoping to lose a little bit of weight. All right, K Workshop says the pho I had at Lotus was the best. That's great. And I couldn't lose any weight this year for a long time. Even though I started going to the gym, I didn't lose weight. But after I quit drinking about 1 month or about a month and a half after I stopped drinking at home, I started losing weight. And so I've lost, maybe I've lost about 5 kilograms since I stopped drinking at home. So anyways, great. Nice questions, everyone. Nice job. If you're still typing, please continue, and you can share questions or answers in the chat or in the comments anytime. Okay, well, let's move on to the last question of tonight's show, which is there anything you want to do before the end of 2025? 日本語で2025年末までに何かやりたいことはありますか？ Is there anything you want to do before the end of 2025? I know for me, I want to send my family some cards, kind of New Year's cards, before the end of 2025. How about you? Is there anything you want to do before the end of 2025? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります。2025年末までに何かやりたいことはありますか? Is there anything you want to do before the end of 2025? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。For me, I would say I want to continue going to the gym and studying languages and send some New Year's cards to my family in the U.S. How about you? Is there anything you want to do before the end of 2025? 2025年末までに何かやりたいことはありますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。All right, K Workshop says, I want to go riding on dirt roads one more time before the end of 2025. Nice. I hope you can do it. I guess the only problem with that is it's so cold recently. I mean, today's weather was pretty nice. The afternoon was very nice, but the mornings are very cold in Gunma, Japan these days. And I guess, if you ride on dirt roads in the mountains, it must be very cold, right? All right, Takanona says, I want to tidy up my room before New Year's. Nice. Me too. I kind of have a back room in my home it needs some serious tidying up. So, yeah, that's a good target. Anyone else? Is there anything you want to do before the end of 2025? Lyle says, yes, there are many things I want to do before the end of 2025. One of them is cleaning my house. Yes. Well, we still have 3 days, right? In Japan, we got tomorrow, December 29th, and then December 30th, and then December 31st. You got 3 more whole days. It's a good chance to do some cleaning up. I definitely want to do some cleaning up in my home as well. All right, Takesh says I want to redecorate my room. Nice. All right, good luck everyone with your targets. I hope you can do it. Okay, let's move on to the last section of tonight's show. For the last time this year, please write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください。You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります。Okay, so what is your last question for 2025? Please let me know by writing it in the chat or in the comments. あなたの最後の質問は何ですか？ 2025 年にぜひチャットまたはコメントに書いてください。If you want to, you can write the question about 2025, or you can write the question about anything. You can write in English, or Japanese, or any language. If you want to, you could talk about next year. And I say, is there anything you want to do next year? That's okay. 来年に何かやりたいことはありますか？日本語で。I might ask a question. Do you want to go out and drink one more time this year? Only got tonight, tomorrow, just 4 nights left this year to go out to drink. I think for me, I might go out to drink 2 more times. Oh, the red 30, Freddy's 32, Fred 30, Freddy. Okay, sorry. Okay. Anyways, thank you very much for joining tonight's show. All right. Okay. It's a little bit of a tough Japanese for me. とりあえず引っ越しをI see. Looks like you wanna, okay, so you're gonna move? 引っ越ししますか？とりあえず引っ越しを完成させたい。Okay, wow. Thank you so much for joining tonight's show. Awesome Japanese. I need to study that a little bit more, but I think 多分わかります。And yeah, thank you so much for joining tonight's show. And if you haven't already, please subscribe because we do this show every Sunday. And I'm very happy to see someone write a comment using Japanese. 日本語で書いて、素晴らしいです。一緒に勉強しましょう。All right, Viola says, I'm very happy with guys this year. Thank you so much. Our pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Viola. Takesh says, I'm going to clean the household shrine tomorrow. Are you going to clean your house tomorrow? Great question. Well, my number one target for tomorrow is to send the New Year's cards to my family in the U.S. But if I have some time and energy, I would like to clean my home too. K Workshop says, I want to go drinking on the 31st and the last day of 2025. How about you? Great question. I don't know. I might drink at home on the 31st. But I'll probably go out on the 30th. And maybe tomorrow. So those are my two. I might go out 2 more times. But great questions, guys. Nice work. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. That's the end of tonight's show. Thank you so much for studying with me. 一緒に勉強してくれてどうもありがとう。英会話 Live / 日本語 Live is every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe and give the show a big thumbs up. 自分のコメントの意味が理解できているので、日本語の理解はかなり高いレベルだと思います。どうもありがとうございます。日本語が大好きです。So, wow, I'm so happy. Last show of the year. Someone wrote a question or sentences in Japanese. I'm very happy. All right, K Workshop says, may the force be with you. Thank you very much. And with you. Okay. All right, well, that's the end of tonight's show. I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you next time. Actually, it'll be next year. So, 来年また勉強. Oh, I always say. Anyways, I'll see you next time. また近いうちに勉強しましょう. So have a great night. Till next time.